start taking action. One of the biggest things that I feel like people think about manifestation is it's all in the mind, but it's also doing the work. Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name's Ayesha Sehra and I make videos all around positive mindset, personal development, health and wellness, and business strategy. I also have a podcast called Coffee and a Good Vibe where I interview a lot of influencers and entrepreneurs in the space all around their success and abundant life journeys. So thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you subscribe and join the family, and let's dive into the video. In today's video, we're gonna go over the 3 ways to manifest better instantly and stop blocking our manifestation from coming into reality. I feel like sometimes we can block our own blessings from just little things that are subtle that we do and can actually come in our way from manifesting the thing that we want to become in our reality quicker. So on your manifestation journeys, I hope these 3 tips that we're gonna go into will help speed up your manifestation process and make those abundant goals reality faster. Sometimes we come in our own way of getting the things that are our birthrights. Abundance is your birthright, and I think that a lot of these things that we do in life, sometimes they could be subconscious. So in this video, I'm gonna go over with you guys how to take intentional action and move at a place that's gonna get you to everything you envision in your life that much faster. Because where the mind goes, everything else follows. So stay tuned if you wanna hear how you guys can instantly and just gracefully achieve these things that you want to achieve in your life. So the first way to move at a place of intentionality and to be in alignment with what you're attracting and manifesting into your life is to take inspired action. Inspired action is so much more than just taking action. It's really, when you're doing the work, being so in alignment and in such a good heart-centered place in your mind that you're there. So when you're taking the work and doing the work, you actually are ready in your mind, you know what you're achieving because you can see clearly you achieving that outcome. But when you're taking the action, for example, with this YouTube channel, I'm taking the action that my YouTube has 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, even though it's a new channel that's just starting out. Every time I go to film, I'm in that abundant state of mind and creating from that place of inspired action. That creates such a shift in the energy that I exude onto the task. Number 2, it makes me feel very abundant and not operating from a place of scarcity or lack. And number 3, it will move you there faster, allow your energy and your vibration to be higher, which energetically is gonna make you a magnet for the outcome. So whatever it is that your goal right now that you're trying to manifest into your life, maybe that is even getting a romantic partner or landing a job opportunity or starting a business. Start taking action. One of the biggest things that I feel like people think about manifestation is it's all in the mind, but it's also doing the work. If you compare both the mindset and the work together, and it's all coming from that strong intent of inspired action, you're gonna get there 10 times faster when both are aligned versus both parts working in congruency to each other or just not as a vibrational match. It comes with the work, hard work plus that mindset, you're gonna get there. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. Tip number 2 is kind of just such a natural segue from the first one, which is inspired action. Number 2 is all about detaching and letting go of the how and focusing on the what, the inspired action. All we can do is keep putting in the work, doing our best, and taking that intentional inspired action every single day, giving each day our all and putting our best effort forward and never losing sight of that outcome and having blind faith in the process. Gabrielle Bernstein, she is one of my favorite law of attraction gurus, and she always talks about your level of patience is just a measure of your faith. So I know in our journeys, especially as being a millennial, I'm like always wanting things yesterday. Definitely leaning into my faith has allowed me to strengthen my patience in this ever-evolving abundant journey that we're on to get to our goals. A part of this is detaching from the how. Sometimes we can get so caught up in the little increments of how is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen here and I'm gonna have to show up at this point and do this much, and getting so lost in our heads about the how, but then when we do that, we can kind of lose track of the end goal and get overwhelmed and maybe not even go about getting after that goal or that outcome because we're so lost in transgression of the how, or we're overwhelmed by the how at all. That is not our job. We need to hand that over to just doing the work, and trusting, having such infinite faith in the process that the how is gonna work itself out because we are showing up every single day, doing the intentional work. It's just gonna manifest. And knowing that the universe will always handle the how in the best way possible. It always works out for our highest good. And sometimes when we detach from the outcome in that way of like, it has to happen in this specific way, this is how I'm gonna land the job, it's gonna be at this time and this person, we block our blessings from the way that it can come into our life. Sometimes the best things that we want in our life can happen so effortlessly and seamlessly if we allow it to. And the third tip, which I truly believe is an ever-evolving, constant focus in my life, in my day-to-day, is our energy and feeling good. Guys, I have a whole video on how to uplift your vibes, so I will link that here and in the show notes below, but like definitely your vibe and your feeling, the feeling is the secret. It is so much about how we're feeling each day and every given moment. Anyone who is in the spiritual world, in law of attraction, they always preach that you have to feel good and always get into that next best feeling. And let's be real, like I know that days happen. Sometimes we wake up and we're not feeling so hot. We're not feeling our best, but the best that we can do is always choose the better energy to embody. So if you're feeling in a low place, just take the next best feeling. You don't have to feel on top of the world every day, but if you could just choose the higher self feeling, you're gonna be more of a magnet for what you want to receive, because we attract what we are, and life's a mirror. Do you ever feel like when you're, like that saying, when it rains, it pours? So maybe you're running late to something and then you get every red light, or like you are having a bad day and then someone cuts you off in traffic and like things just kind of add up. That's all an energy thing. I truly believe that if we are always operating and do our best to operate from a high vibe place, in a place of abundance, even when we're in lack, in a place of positivity and optimism, even when we're feeling low and kind of like out of it, like things aren't going well, we are showing the universe that we are here and we are attracting what we are, so we can bring in more blessings and abundance into our lives. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's a constant process for me every single day. But what I tell myself is that, Ayesha, if you want to attract this, you need to operate from that high vibrational being that already has it. It's almost like the act as if model, where if you are trying to manifest a certain amount of money or a relationship or a partner, you can't be operating from a place of lack and scarcity. Your actions and your intentional actions can't be operating from that low vibrational being of lack, or like, I don't have this, and having that kind of energy residue from the actions you're taking. It has to be in this abundant high vibe place, so you're showing the universe, hey, like with it or without it, I'm good, I am high vibrational, I am happy as I am, I have more than enough. The universe is gonna be like, wow, okay, you have it all, here, take it. You are in such a great place, like you have it with or without it, take it, here's all the abundance. And it's such a crazy phenomenon that I'm still like wrapping my head around all the time, trust me, because I have a lot of goals and I'm not there achieving them, but yet I have to operate from this mental, energetic place. I'm so overabundant and I have everything I need, so I can become a magnet, so I can combine the work that I'm doing, the intentional work, and become a magnet for actually bringing in that physical reality into my life. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and listening to these tips. I hope they help. Let me know below in the comments below which ones serve, which one you're gonna adopt in your life. Like the video, subscribe for more content, because it definitely helps this family grow. And check out the podcast, Conquering a Good Vibe. Hang out with me on social. I would love to hear from you guys on Instagram, on this channel, and sending you guys all the love. Thank you much.